Hello everyone. Today we will be looking after and learn what is coordination. Uh, Students, as you know, that business has various functions like accounting, sales, production, or the functions of managers are like planning, organizing, staffing. So these functions are performed by different individuals that are working in an organization. So when these functions are performed, it requires great deal of division of work and then grouping of activities and making decisions at different levels. All these things necessitate coordination for attaining the desired goals. That means when division of work is there, so a group of people is looking after, you can say, the plan, the production function. Some people are looking after the sales function. Some people are looking after the, you can say, accounting work. At the end, all the activities of these persons should be taken together, should be coordinated, so that desired goals are achieved. So coordination is concerned with synchronizing, integrating, or unifying all the group actions in an enterprise to achieve its objectives. So coordination is a process by which the manager achieves harmonious group efforts and unity of actions through balancing the activities of different individuals and groups of individuals, and reconciling their differences in interest or approach for the attainment of common goals. So it is the duty of the manager that he should achieve coordination among different activities done by various individuals or group of individuals in the organization. So, in more fine words, we can say coordination is the process whereby an executive develops an orderly pattern of group efforts among his subordinates, and secures unity of actions in the pursuit of a common purpose. So, McFarland has rightly said that coordination is the process where the top level executives, say the manager achieves this through an orderly pattern of group efforts among his subordinates, that he ensures that the things are done in this manner, and then the activities can be coordinated in this manner. And he tries to secure the unity of actions. That means all the actions done, all the activities performed shall be taken together so that common purpose is achieved. According to Henry Fayol, to coordinate is to harmonize all the activities of a concern to facilitate its working and its success. The features of coordination are: coordination is concerned with the integration of group efforts and not the individual efforts. Remember, students, organization is a group activity, or the success of organization is ensured when individuals are working together. And we have also seen that there is subordination of individual interest before group interest. So before the organizational interest, all individual interests are to be subordinated. So in this way, the coordination is concerned with integrating the group efforts. All the activities that are being done by different departments shall be integrated at one level, because coordination is not an individual effort. The working towards the organizational goal is not an individual effort, it is a group effort. So coordination is concerned concerted efforts of requisite quality and quantity given at the proper time. It is a continuous and dynamic process. Coordination has three important elements: balancing, timing, and integrating. So balancing is that the quantity of work, the quantity of work activities being performed by a particular group of individuals. So there should be a balance, that various groups are working for the organization. So the quantity of work they are being performing is to be balanced. Like no one department should be overloaded, no one group of individuals should be underworking. So the three important elements are the balancing, the timing. All the activities should be ensured to be performed in a timely manner. And very important is, at the end, all the activities when they are performed shall be integrated to achieve the common goals. The task of coordination and cooperation do not mean the same thing. Coordination is different from cooperation. Coordination is the responsibility of every manager. Coordination may be external, it may be internal, and coordination may be horizontal, may be vertical. The importance of coordination is it ensures harmonious and smooth working of an enterprise with its several departments, divisions, or subdivisions. Students, we see that today the organizations are large enough, they are for smooth functioning, they are being divided into several various divisions, various departments, and even the big departments are further divided into subdivisions. So when the activities are performed by the people working in these divisions, it is very important that their activities at the end, after they perform it, shall be integrated. So it is the work of the manager to ensure the harmonious and smooth working of the organization by integrating their activities. Uh, Coordination ensures unity in direction in the midst of diversified activities. It eliminates the conflict between personal interest of the employees and the general interest of the organization. Uh, Please remember the principle of organization, which says that there should be subordination of individual interest of before the common interest of the organization. So that the conflict between the person decides to pursue his or her own interest, and if that interest is not in conformity with the general interest of the organization, so coordination should be there to eliminate this conflict. It creates something greater out of the collective efforts of the individual. It provides a balance between the people of different capacities and abilities. It reconciles the impact of internal and external forces in the organization and ensures a smooth running of affairs. And it ensures voluntary cooperation, very very important. Manager is not somebody who is always taking a stick in hand and see supervising and controlling people to do this and that. Coordination is that art which ensures voluntary cooperation of the different members of the group. After all, individuals, after performing their activity, every individual wants that his work should be valued, should be worth in a recognized in an organized way. So the individual also wants that his activity should be counted. So it is the responsibility of the managers that he should ensure the voluntary cooperation, that is not by punishing, not by showing them the stick always, that the negative incentive. He should seek the voluntary cooperation of the different members of the group. The groups should be motivated to cooperate on their own, so that activities can be coordinated at the organization level. And it is an essential element of effective organization is coordination. And coordination is said to be the first principle in organization, because organization is divided into different parts. Unless all the members are coordinating their activities, the common goal cannot be achieved. There are several principles of coordination. The coordination should be attained by direct contact with the parties concerned. The best coordination is where it is achieved through direct contact with people who are doing any activity. Sound planning, that is coordination, can be achieved if it is being deep seated at the very initial stage of planning and policy making. There should be the you can say the thing of coordination should be planted at the very early stage of planning and policy making. A mechanism, a sort of you can say a thing in the minds of the people, that they, after the performing of activity, they should be taking this activity to a level where all the activities can be coordinated. Continuity in coordination should be maintained. It starts from planning and ends with the objective accomplishment. There is reciprocal relationship between the factors which are working in the organization. There may be the production, the sales, the finance, the men and management. See, if any person who is coordinating his activity in the production department with the sales, and if the sales is related with the finance, so production person is automatically related with the finance. There should be sound organizational structure, because coordination is an all embracing activity. It takes every activity into account, it takes every individual's performance into account. So it is required in all the activities at every level of organization. uh, i- uh, the another principle of coordination is effective leadership. Leadership is the most effective instrument of coordination. A leader in a group is the coordinator of the group activities. So, effective leadership is very, very important for attaining coordination, or for ensuring coordination among various group activities. The other principle is timeliness. It is very, very important. Essential element of coordination is the activity has its worth only if it is done on time. So timing is an important element of coordination. This indicates that all the functions in the organizations are to be done at the same time in a synchronized manner and at the same speed. Balancing refers to the quantitative element of coordination. That means all works are to be done in the right quantity. No individual should feel that there is the number of activities in their departments are very, very large as compared to the persons performing the activity in another department. Or there should, we can say that the right quantity of work should be ensured, so that the goals can be achieved at a fast pace. Uh, the coordination is all pervasive. All activities, decisions, and opinions are to be integrated to achieve the enterprise goals. For integration, what is necessary is that all men and departments must perform their jobs at the right time. Effective communication is another key element which is required for promoting mutual understanding and cooperation among employees working in the organization. So the techniques of coordination are simplified organization. See, organization these days work on specialization of work, and if there is a tendency of over specializing things, then the persons who are doing the specialized work may tend to acquire the tendency of putting their activities and restricting themselves in their own department. And uh, so it is very necessary that organization should be kept as simple as possible. Organizational procedures should cover all the activities. Each person must be given to know a chance to know what he is responsible for, and how his work is related to the other to that of the other persons working in the organization. The another technique is harmonized programs and policies. That means the programs and policies should be should be executed in a harmonized way. That means, like we can take the example of orchestra. When there is a drum person, the person beating the drum, person who is performing on the guitar, person who is performing on the saxophone, and person who is performing on the harmonium, on the synthesizer. So to have a nice melody, all the performances are to be integrated, are to be harmonized in a particular way, so that the sound which is being delivered is feeling nice to our ears. So if all of them are, see, performing their instruments in the way they want to, then the sound which is coming after that may not be as harmonious, as melodious as we want to. So same way, in the organization, different programs and policies shall be executed, shall be divided into simple tasks in such a way that when they are being complete, they are being performed, they should be taking the shape of a harmonized structure. Okay. Then the another technique is well designed methods of communication. Very, very important, that if the methods of communication, the flow of communication is not well designed in an organization, then the decisions which are being taken at the top shall not be reaching in the same way till the last end of where the people are working on the shop floor or the at the minimum level. Then due to this lack of communication, the miscommunication, things are not performed as desired. There can be special coordinators for specialized tasks. There can be coordination by committees. Committees can have their sitting with the people with the group tasks or with the task force, and they can have a group discussion with different departments which are engaged in a particular task. And then after taking a view of each and every party who is concerned with a particular task, the committee can coordinate their efforts. The coordination can be achieved through group discussion also, when the parties who are eligible to a particular task, who are assigned a particular task, sit and discuss together how that task can be achieved. Then the activities can be coordinated well. Voluntary coordination is another technique that you design such procedures into your execution that coordination is done voluntary, cooperation is done voluntary. Okay, so voluntary coordination should be there so that every individual's task comes into the count. कोऑर्डिनेशन थ्रू सुपरविजन, इट इज़ नॉट दैट कि आपने मैनेजर ने बता दिया ये करके आप ये एक्टिविटी करके यहाँ पर इसको रिपोर्ट कर दीजिए. द टास्क डजंट एंड्स देयर. ओके, सो कोऑर्डिनेशन is ensured through supervision also, है ना. So through supervision, through direct contact with the employees, how they are performing, how they are doing any activity, and by direct contact with the parties doing activities, coordination can be established. Students, that's all for today's session. Thank you.